Shalom, this is Grammy Yah. I am coming today with an easy canning chicken recipe, okay? Actually, it's really not even a recipe. We're just going to can straight chicken legs today. I have my chicken legs right here. They've already been washed. This is an easy recipe for you newbies that's been very, very afraid to can meat, all right? Excuse me. So you can do chicken thighs, chicken legs, chicken breasts, whatever parts of chicken that you want to use. And this is so easy. And do not be intimidated. I'm going to make it so easy. Today, I'm just going to drop these clean chicken legs in this jar. And that's all you have to do. So simple. So go get you some chicken thighs. Go get you some chicken thighs, some chicken legs, or some people call them drumsticks. Get you some chicken. All right. So it is so easy. My jars are washed. I am using the quart-size jars today. So easy. So easy. And you're going to thank me later. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop my chicken in my jar. Just like that. 2 down, 2 up. That's it. So I'm going to be able to just get 4 in this one because these chicken legs are pretty big. So if I run across some that's small, I'll be able to get 5 in it. And like I said, I'm just doing plain chicken today. I'm just going to add maybe a half a teaspoon of salt. That's it. Because you want to just have some plain chicken around for like whenever you come home from work or whenever, and you just want some chicken. So what you can do is just pop this chicken out of this jar, throw some gravy on it and some rice, or you can pop this chicken out of the jar and throw some barbecue sauce on it, and that's it. So you don't have to worry about cooking your chicken because your chicken is already going to be cooked. Yes. So did you see how simple that was? Let me do another one. 2 down, the fat side down, 2 sides up. All right. And like I said, these chicken legs are pretty fat. And that's it. So I'm going to wash my hands real quick and I'll bring you right back. All right, I am back. So the only thing, like I said, I'm going to use my little measuring spoon. I'm going to put just a half a teaspoon of salt. That's it. Do you know this jar is ready? It is done. You don't have to add nothing else because guess what? The chicken is going to make its own juice, y'all. Yes, it is. So this is so simple. You can do this in like 10 minutes. All right. And so now, just in case, when I was putting my chicken legs in there, this is my vinegar. Dip my paper towel in my vinegar, and I'm just going to wipe around my rims just like that. Make sure that there is no grease on it because we want our jars to seal. Fold it over. Get some more vinegar. Do it again. That's it. This jar is ready. Top. Well, lid, ring, fingertip tight. That's it. Flat. Some people call them flats. Lid, ring, fingertip tight. And that is all to it. Your chicken gonna be already ready for whatever you want to do with the chicken. I love like just taking this chicken once it's done and pour it over a bed of rice with its own juices and just season it with little onions and garlic and all that stuff. Yeah, so it's just salt today. So easy. You got to do it and come back and let me know. So what I'm going to do, and like I said, this is ready to go in the canner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on filling up my jars with this chicken, and I'll see you at the canner. Oh, I think I forgot to tell you, do not remove your skin. I mean, you can remove some skin, but since we're not adding any liquid, we need the skin, the fat, to give us our liquid, okay? And then you may run across some little pockets of fat like that. You can take that out or you can leave it in. It doesn't matter. You can take it out after it's been processed when you get ready to make your meal. So I'm just letting you know that do not remove the skin. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It all depends on, it just all depends. All right, so it's totally up to you. All right, so let me get these jars filled and I'll see you at the counter. All right, I am done filling my jars. I was able to get 7 jars, and I think I had at least 11 pounds of chicken legs. And I am working with a Presto 23 quart canner. And with the Presto 23 quart canner, there is a line to put your water in there. So I fill it up to the line. If you have a Presto 23 quart canner and you cannot see that line, you can use 3 quart-sized jars to fill up your canner. All right? So here we go. I'm gonna throw my 7 jars in here. My chicken is cold, you guys, because I just got it out of the refrigerator. So I had to put cold water in it. Cold product, cold water. All right? And my jars, they were cold, you know, room temperature. So yeah, so always let your water in your product be the same temperature. All right? And so since I have hard water, I will be adding about a tablespoon or 2 of vinegar. This keeps my jars from coming out cloudy because I have hard water. If I don't, I'm gonna have to wash them a little bit harder. All right, now I'm gonna grab my top. The top is very, very important, you guys. You have to make sure this little button goes up and down. Turn it to the side. Turn one away from you and one towards you so it can be tight. You gotta make sure it's tight, because if it's not tight, it will not come up to pressure. All right. And so we also see this vent pipe right here. You have to be able to look straight through that vent pipe. Make sure it's not clogged. And that is clear. In my rubber gasket, make sure your rubber gasket is in there nice and snug. And that is it. We will put our top on it, close her up. And I'm going to turn my canner on medium high because I want it to come up not really, really fast because everything is cold and I don't want the hot water to like really shock it. So I'm doing medium high. And once, let me straighten it up. Make sure that your canner is in the middle of your eye. All right. So once this canner comes up to pressure, right? See this little vent pipe right here? This vent pipe is going to start to shoot steam. But once it starts to shoot steam steady for 10 minutes, I'll bring you back. All right, my canner has been shooting steam steady for 10 minutes. My safety button has popped up to let me know that my canner is locked. Now I'm going to put my weight regulator on it. And now I have to wait until my canner comes up to 10. For my elevation, I need 10 pounds of pressure. If you do not know your elevation, just Google it. All right, family, I have reached 10 pounds of pressure. Now I will set my timer for 90 minutes because I am working with quart-sized jars and I am processing chicken. Do not be alarmed if your gauge dial go to 11. As long as it stays between 10 and 11, you are fine. You see that button right there? Once after 90 minutes, you're going to turn your fire off. Do not open your canner until that little button right there falls. Once that little button falls, and wait at least another 10 to 15 minutes, then open your canner. All right, you guys, it's been about 15 or 20 minutes. Take my weight regulator off. The steam in here is super hot, you guys, so be careful. You want to lift it up. And you want to lift it up away from you and put it back down. And you see that steam coming out right there? So be careful. Make sure you have some shoes on because we don't want your feet to get burned. All right, so now I'm going to take this lid and take it to the sink away from me. All right, I'm coming back. Got to get my jar lifter. All right, had to get my jar lifter. All right, you guys, it smells so, so delicious in here. Let's see what we have. And remember when I said that it makes its own juice? Look at that. You see all that juice? Yeah. And this one did even better. Look at all that juice. Yeah. So I'm going to continue on taking them out, and I'll bring you back. Here we go. 7 quart-sized jars of chicken, you guys. Now, do not touch them. Don't move them. Don't do nothing. You just let them stay right here. Look at it, you guys. Look at this chicken. It's not the prettiest looking chicken, but just imagine you're going to have chicken stored up. So when you come in and there's nothing to cook, and then you look and see you have food in the freezer and everything is frozen, and then you're going like, oh yeah, I got some chicken in the jar. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and hook it up. And then by the time you throw your sides, dinner be ready in 10 minutes. Okay? So you guys, so now, like I said, don't touch them until for about 12 to 24 hours. So then, since it's nighttime now, so I'll do something with them tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I'll take all the rings off, okay? And then I'll run me some dishwater, and I'll wash my jars. And you can submerge them too, because this will be the time to really know if your jar is sealed. Because if you can submerge them and then lift them up and they're still intact, you got some good jars, all right? And then after that, you just store them in a cool, dark, dry place. You guys, I hope you guys got something from this video. I try to make it as simple as possible. It is not hard. Do not be afraid. The canner is your friend as long as you follow the instructions, all right? I love you guys, and y'all know I do, because I do this for you. But guess what? I love the Most High more. Shalom.